Police to spot problem households. Public housing high-rise buildings pose a unique set of problems for police, but slowly CAPS is catching on in CHA buildings across Chicago. Our next story deals with one Chicago police officer who is making a difference at Cabrini Green.
I've never thought for a minute of slowing down and getting a cushy job anywhere. I feel more aggressive now probably than I did when I first came on the police department.
Officer Ken Lunsford first came on the police department more than 23 years ago. As a patrol specialist, he trains new recruits. He also works a rapid response car in District 18.
A response car is responsible for in-progress calls of a serious nature, burglary in progress, robbery in progress, a battery.
Lunsford spends most of his time at Cabrini Green, but he's not just responding to calls of crime in progress. He takes a proactive approach. He gets out of his car and gets up in the buildings.
In Cabrini, the crime, for the most part, is up in a building, a 5, 10, 15, 20-story building. So we're not going to see it by just driving around in the blue and white car.
If you don't talk to them, you're not going to get anywhere. I mean, generally they won't come to you because they're not going to approach you on the street because they don't want to get that title that they're talking to the police, that they're a snitch. So you have got to go them and find them.
Because people are still afraid to be seen talking publicly with police, Officer Lunsford must be discreet. He gives out his pager number so people can call him and talk privately. He's earning people's trust. That paid off recently when he got a tip about a drug and weapons stash.
This is a laundry room on the 14th floor where the narcotics was found. And what they were doing, they would hide it up on top of this heating unit here. The guns and the drugs was found in the rear. And it's pretty common practice for them to hide their drugs and their guns, weapons in these laundry rooms.
3 guns and cocaine worth up to $20,000 was found. Not a huge take, but it ruined some drug dealers' day.
It might seem like I go to the beach and pick up a grain of sand and try to empty the beach from sand, but I try.
Lunsford crashes the gang hideouts, the abandoned apartments, the so-called safe houses.
On this particular apartment, we found narcotics hidden. This table, it's been broken now, they had a scale on it, and the scale was for weighing babies, but they were using it to weigh large quantities of marijuana.
Lunsford walks the halls, works his sources, and makes arrests. More arrests than anyone else in the district.
He's the best uniformed officer in the district. His numbers show that. There's no question about it.
I just like what I'm doing. I go out and do it. If my numbers happen to be high, so be it. If somebody has higher numbers than I, that's fine too. I don't care. I just have fun doing what I'm doing, and I want to do it.
How can someone like wading through the filth and waste left behind by drug dealers and gangbangers? Lunsford says he does it for the other people, the good people.
The people in Cabrini Green, everybody there is not the bad guy. There's a lot of good, decent people there that are concerned about their neighborhood, and they want something done by the police, and I try to do what I can.
Officer Lunsford has received many commendations, including the Superintendent's Award of Valor. Still to come, the definition of a CAPS